I've had enough. I went green and I've come back. That's right, back to the internal combustion engine. I've swapped out my Volkswagen ID4 fully electric vehicle for a gas-guzzling internal combustion engine, and I couldn't be happier. Now, before you judge, let me explain myself first, and then you can judge. I consider myself an environmentally minded person. I minimize waste, recycle as much as humanly possible. I even cut up those little plastic six-pack can holders. So naturally, I see an exhaust pipe pumping toxic fumes into our breathing air as downright nasty. And it's disturbing to think of zillions of vehicles pumping pollution into our collective breathing air. So EVs have always appealed to me, and in 2021, I finally got one, the Volkswagen ID4 in particular. As excited as I was to get it, I'm more excited to get rid of it. Now, don't get me wrong, nothing against the car itself. I like the way it looks inside and out, it's comfortable, and it's super fun to drive. There's just one problem, and that problem is it doesn't take gas. And for that reason, it's gotta go. Now, there were two big financial incentives. Number one, a $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit, and that was a dollar-for-dollar reduction from my income tax bill. And 3 years of free high-speed charging. Yes, charging at no cost. And despite these incentives, I'll happily pay for gas. In fact, I'm sorry for all the years of complaining about the price of gas. Going forward, I will graciously pay whatever gas costs. That's how much I appreciate the convenience. So what drove me to this? Charging is a major pain in the neck. It's highly inconvenient for several reasons. If I'm out for a while, I'll need to charge somewhere. The charging stations range from a little out of the way to way out of the way. And when you get there, they may be full. And if they're not full, some stations might not work. Or some are on a lower power output setting. Or some might have some jerk's gas car parked in the spot. Now, assuming you can actually get on a charger, you will likely be there for half of an hour. So you're sitting in some random parking lot, often by the dumpsters, waiting, just sitting in your car. Or you can go shop, but now you're spending the money that you're supposed to be saving. You don't actually charge to 100% either. That's bad for the battery and would take way longer than 30 minutes. So you charge to like 80% if you're lucky. Now, keep in mind that fast charging depletes the battery at a faster rate and therefore should be done less often than slow charging that can be done at home. You know, the charging that takes like 40 hours to do, that's slow charging. The cost of electricity is high, so the savings is low, in some cases negligible. I mean, last summer I received several text messages to minimize power consumption to avoid blackouts. I'm left wondering what EV owners are supposed to do when you need to plug in at home just to make it out of the house again, but you're forbidden from charging or there's a blackout. Yes, the fast charging is free and it's still miserable. Yes, I got a juicy tax credit, but my EV has lost so much value since 2021 that it offsets the credit. So I'll unload it at a loss, but I'm still happy to do so. I gave this experiment 21 months and I'm done. And for those of you that are still going strong, I wish you the very best, but I'm out. I'll see you at the gas station.